So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Chance!
And it's a goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
There's the shot! And there's a goal! Two! And we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Hong Kong are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kong do have a chance to counter here. Eze.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get on the end of this? 2 down already, a nightmare start. Now it's Girassi. Beraldo. This is a promising build-up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's been slipped through. He leaps for it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Haaland. He's found the way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The most accurate pass. Ball is over the line. Gusto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Vinicius Junior, driving on and making good progress.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Hong Kong clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Valverde. Haaland. Beraldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Haaland tries to pass it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rangers are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Eze. Rodri. And Hernandez. Great vision. Now it's Wirtz. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Beraldo. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
Rangers really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Thank you for your
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Haaland. Koundé. And that has put paid to that. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Eze.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rudiger proves too strong. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Valverde, and he's managed to get free. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. A case now of complete control. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior.
Coming on the field.
Vinicius Junior! Beraldo gets it clear.
Mason Greenwood. Number 11.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to get it away. Hong Kong have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Haaland. Decent chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Looking to play him in. And a chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rangers have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
He has found the way through. Eze purring through the gears. Dani Olmo, now it's Girassi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Elise, he's shifting through the gears here. That has not gone well.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Rangers have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Dani Olmo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. Played with finesse. And that's cause for mild irritation. Locatelli, looking for the run.
Rangers are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
No way he was going to be out-muscled. And here's Haaland. Eze, he's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Rangers may be down, but not out just yet. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. And what a climax we have here!
4 added minutes
That
have been
really
indicated.
is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up front.
Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how...
And there goes the final whistle. Rangers perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... Girassi! It's there! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it, can he get away? Good read, needed to be. Gusto gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone route one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Wirtz is in a really good position out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Rangers clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Koundé cuts out the pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham threads one in. He's found space here. Oh, that's neat. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He is through here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ødegaard.
Hong Kong really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit.
Oh, what's he done? Ball's gone out of play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Eze.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cucurella. Haaland looking to add to his goal. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Dembele. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Hong Kong have their lead. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Foden. Now Ødegaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Koundé deals with that comfortably. It's a throw-in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Quality ball. Well, played right into his path. And that should get the job done. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cucurella. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Koundé makes a move down the right. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's burst through, and he shoots! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
He's having a shot! It's fallen loose again! This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chances there. Stood up well to him there. So, a temporary halt to the action. Rangers are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! Sends it crossfield. And the counter is on. Beraldo. Foden.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Foden. Girassi. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Hong Kong leading now. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Look at the space here. Real chance! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. What are you thinking about the goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Hong Kong now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Goes for a shot! Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Hong Kong, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Hong Kong can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they should...
Takes a shot! And it's there! They are playing them off the park. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Eze. Has to go back, shapes to shoot! Hong Kong appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Wirtz is onto this, and the shot! And that has faded wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of
Substitution.
pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. He might be in here. He's a sharp little ball here. Summerslide! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's a good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Added minutes has been
Eze's cross.
indicated.
And that's the keeper's ball. And they've got a throw. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that...
Takes a shot! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk can get it clear. Foden opts to play it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Elise's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Foden. And it's Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Pinches it off him. Now it's Elise. Pedri. Nice sequence of passes. Foden! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Elise. Very nicely done. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Beraldo. Now it's Eze, played out to the left flank. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Elise, he has found the way through. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kong do have a chance to counter here. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rodri. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Rangers! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Rangers heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Beraldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Girassi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eze finding himself in space. Oh, what has happened here? Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Rangers are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back underway. Oh, he's been caught now. He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Bellingham. Rodri. Šeško. Played into space. And he's gone backward here. And that is a little undercooked. Eze does really well there. He is strong. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. It's a sweeping cross. Oblak claims it without any fuss. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beraldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hong Kong needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Beraldo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Hong Kong really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Girassi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. Šeško being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's found a way through. And a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Vinicius
The two
Junior.
coaches are signalling
Number
changes here,
47,
both at the same time.
Phil Foden.
Rangers
Number 7,
now in a position
Eze.
far more desirable.
Number 22,
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A
Number
day for a
6,
regular managerial
coming on the
heartbeat,
field.
at least for one.
Number 21,
And he's straight offside.
Number 14, Mason Greenwood. Number 8, Danny Olmo. Number 17, Erdegaard. Number 18, Chouameni. Substitution
Cleared
in
without
progress.
hesitation.
Substitutions taking place.
Aims beyond the defence. Flings it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rangers have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Erdegaard. Shoots! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Hong Kong are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Danny Olmo tries across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Shifted it to the flank, in towards the back stick. That has been knocked clear, and he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's superb. Solot receives it in a good... Solot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Eze showing great feet there. He's found a way through, and he's in on goal, and a chance! And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
4 added minutes has
So
been
is that the
indicated.
decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni, 4 added minutes on the board. Erdegaard. Now it's Girassi. Eze. And that will be it. Rangers can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactics. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the... Goes for a shot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Wits. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Beraldo running with intent. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Solot is onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo. So we're still where we started right now. Foden. Now it's Pedri. Chance! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there's the clearance. Beraldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Foden. Driven in. Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Knocks it into space. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! It's in! Rangers back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. That'll be a throw. Konate. Hakimi chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And it's Pedri. 5 minutes till the break. That's Eze. That's a sharp pass. Girassi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Thinks about the shot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beraldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Surlot. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he can clear it away. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And with bullish header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Hong Kong definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Girassi. Only partially clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Foden. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Hong Kong are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. Nice-looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Beraldo. And it's Pedri. Threads one in. Foden. Aims beyond the defence. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Crossed in again. And Dijk is there to clear. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6. Number 7. Eze. Number 22. Petri. Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Locatelli.
And that is well cleared.
Danny Olmo.
He's only too happy to take that back.
14,
Now it's Olise.
Substitutions taking place.
Promising position. Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That looks a decent ball. Hangs one in. Cucurella with the clearance. Valverde. He's on it. Can he get away? Here's DiMarco. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Ødegaard. 75 minutes played. Greenwood. And here's Sørloth. He might be in here. Chance for a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. And it's Hakimi. Well, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. That pass has been well intercepted. Good ball, good take. Real chance! Goal! Rangers! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Rangers have their lead.
I just think this is...
Locatelli! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Hong Kong really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Sørloth over to the right flank. Danny Olmo tries a cross. And he can thump it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hakimi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. DiMarco. DiMarco venturing down the left. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi picks it up now. Hong Kong with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. All hands on deck for this one. Header, and that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Rangers have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.
Those of you making
A
their
great
way home
performance
on
by
public
any
transportation
measure.
today, please watch the screen for train
What a
departure times
turnaround.
from all
Victory from the
major
jaws
stations.
of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Rangers
that the passionate
against
crowd
Arsenal.
demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Koundé has it in a wide position. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No way through, so back it comes. That's destined for the flank. Koundé. Both sides exercising caution for now. Threads one in. That's put paid to the danger. And he's chosen to go back. Played into space. Cleared away. Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, that's fabulous. Wirtz running at top gear. Skims one in.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Steaming on goal. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to get it away. Konate.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
In with the challenge. Looking to play him in. Cucurella. And it's Tchouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Wirtz. Konate calmly anticipates. Cucurella. Tchouameni. And here's Valverde. Tries to play it through. Koundé's cross. And Dijk clears it away. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the other side. Eze. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a great ball here. Rodri. Played down the flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eze. That's good running with the ball. Rudiger cuts it out. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. He's got away. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball.
Vert clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's tidy. Vinicius Junior shoots! Goal! Rangers! A goal at a really telling moment. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Rangers have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, what has happened here? And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Rangers leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rangers currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Floated through. He's free, he has got space. Played out towards the right wing. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez. That's Wirtz. Hernandez. And it's Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koundé. Wirtz. Rangers just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Time and again they are repelled. Wirtz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rudiger. Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Vinicius Junior being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Eze. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Not a hint of offside here.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 20, Wirtz. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Mbappe.
Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rangers perhaps contemplating their next change here. Van der Ven. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Konate can get it clear. Opts to play it back. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rangers have reclaimed it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now this could be a chance. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Reinders. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Great ball and he's in here. Olise is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 11, Vinicius
Rangers.
Junior. Number 17, Hernandez. Number 16, Rodri.
And back to
Coming
the
on
keeper.
field, number 22, Soberslide.
It's really well cleared.
Number 8, Hakimi. Number 6, John
Reinders.
Fabinho.
Vinicius Junior. Rudiger with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish,
Two added
and
minutes
no
has
half
been
measures from
indicated.
here.
Shot could be on. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Cherky with the short one. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Only permitted in designated areas.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Eze. Lovely, now then. And he's cut it out. That pass has been well intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways, Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
I wonder whether that has anything to do... Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe, and it's Eze. That's a good ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate.
Rangers really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cucurella. Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. This might be a Rangers counter-attack. Probing pass. Wits. Eze looking understandably energised after his goal. Wits. And he skips past his man. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for options for movement. Cucurella. And it's Valverde. Here's a shot. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Rangers restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Goal! Rangers! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's good defending, very good defending. Wirtz! Off the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van de Ven. And Konate. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Cucurella. And Cucurella. And it's Valverde. And here's Thuram. Now there's a fine ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Wirtz. Van de Ven gets a foot in here.
Time.
Lovely feet. Van de Ven gets it clear. And that signals the end of the first period. Rangers have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Rangers are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Tchouaméni, Konate. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni, spread out to the left. Backward it goes. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted. Shot at goal! Goal! Rangers! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Rangers with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Eze short-changes him with that pass. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni and Koundé. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he shoots! Oh, good finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get it through? Now it's Tonali. He's shifting through the gears. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. Van der Ven. Cherki. He has found the way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Tonali. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! It's hit the upright, and he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Number 18.
Osimhen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be
Pretty loose
5
pass.
minutes added time.
João Palhinha. And it's Hernandez. Great vision. Can he latch on to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cucurella. Passes short and sharp. João Palhinha. Elise. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Foot in. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Metrang, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Good take, and is he in? Eze is flagged offside. And it's Cucurella. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's had it nicked away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, denied brilliantly!
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's a dangerous ball. Vinicius Junior deals with that comfortably. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Koundé ventures forward. Cucurella makes the interception.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he shoots! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Koundé. And it's Hernandez. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. Wirtz. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Wirtz. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Chouameni. Eze. Szoboszlai. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Shoots! This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Chance to deliver. And he can clear it away. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway. Konate. And it's Eze. It's come backwards here. Here's Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van Dijk. Now it's Haaland. Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Romero does really well there. He is strong.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Deftly away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Eze does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Chouameni. Eze. Showing good feet. And here's Valverde. Rodri. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Rangers! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Rangers with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Koundé. Valverde. Here's Chouameni. Spread it left. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Great ball, and he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Thuram. Nice control.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's superb.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Short changes him with that pass. Valverde carries the ball down the right. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 20. This. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Mbappe.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, sweet feet. Reinders has got himself a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Might be dangerous. Big chance! And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Reinders. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior. Cherki. Well read. And the danger is averted. Desperate defending required here. Cherki plays it short. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 17.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
On the field
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Eder
Militao does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Romero calmly anticipates. Tonali. Cherki. And it's Tonali. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. So our quest to find the winner continues. Rangers pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? He has found the way through. Chouameni could move up a gear here. Hakimi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. And it's Reinders. He is through here. And the ball is out of play. Up towards the front line. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Reinders.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni. And it's Tonali. Spread to the right. Hakimi wants to run onto this. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tonali. Now it's Osimhen. So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's found a way through. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Hakimi. Hakimi makes a move down the right. He is just caressing the ball. And he skips past his man.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cherki gets on his bike and on the move. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Reinders finding himself in space. And he's cut it out. Rodri. Goulet. Cherki. Now Tonali. Goulet. Hakimi. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodri shifted it to the flank. And it's Reinders. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. Haaland is first to take the long walk. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Vinicius Junior is the next to run the gauntlet. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Reinders, second to go. A swift riposte. Vinicius Junior, the third man up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
We're on to number 3 here.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Goulart is the 4th man to step forward for them. Never in doubt.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Osimhen is the 4th man to step up. We're tied at 3 each. Valverde, last of the original 5 to walk forward. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
It, and that's done it. Rangers have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Now, ultimately, it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances they had, but, you know, you can't have it all your own way.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.